Today we're going to be going over how to create an event in Action Network for Respect Missouri voters. Notably, we are not making an event as part of an existing event campaign. In the future, we'll have event campaigns set up for almost all kinds of events we might hold, which will make it even easier to create events. But for now, we're just going to do a standalone event. So we're here currently managing group Respect Mo Voters. We're going to come down to create a sponsored action. Under there, we're going to click event. Title of the event, we want it to be clear and distinct from other events we're gonna have. So I'm gonna call it May Trivia at Urban Chestnut. I'm gonna say STL here. And I'll add a little bit of branding, Respect Mo Voters, because we're going to promote this on social media. It is in person. It has an end time. It starts at 5 p.m. on May 8th, and it ends at 9 p.m. on May 8th. Location name, I've got it here, is Urban Chestnut Midtown Brewery and Beer Garden, which is really important because there are multiple locations here. They have different names, so we're going to get this address right and make sure people are going to the right place. So Washington Avenue, I'm gonna do that. St. Louis. We gotta take off this comma at the beginning. Missouri, of course. Oops, and there. Host contact information, phone number, or email address will be made public. We're going to do, for this one, normally we would do communications at respectmovoters.org or events at, but this is actually a project of the Good Vibes department, so we're actually going to use Good Vibes at respectvoters.org. So it just depends on what department is really heading up the particular event. I'm not going to add a banner image right now. I'm just going to allow the default one to happen. I do have a description available here. Yeah. So I'm just going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it here. I don't know how accessible the venue is, so I'm not going to check this box. I'm not going to add I'm not going to add a specific person. We're just going to leave it as Respect Mo Voters here. Attend this event, edit form. We need to make first name required, last name required. Make sure you hit save on these. We're going to add mobile number after email. We're going to make that required. Mobile opt-in, we're going to drag that in above country. And there's no other questions that we really need to answer here, or sorry, any other things we need to put here. Hypothetically, we could say like, oh, what team do you want to be on? And actually, let's do that just to demonstrate. Text input or text area? I think I'm going to go text input here. I'm going to go below the zip code. The name of this, no underscores ever go in here, by the way. But the name of it is going to be trivia team name. Do you have a name for your trivia team? This is just to get, and this is more for, this data is not super useful for us. It's just, I think it just adds to the sign up in a positive way that gets people thinking about it and excited about it. Placeholder text. We could come up, let's come up with a couple fun names. We could do the Snarky Sharks. The Snarky Sharks. We could do the Wise Wanderers, etc. we're going to hit on this field that's not a core field. So somebody might come in and they might be like, oh, I want to change it, and they might submit the form again. So I'm going to click always show, because what that means is that if they come back and they fill out the form again, even though they already have what's called a value in this custom field, I know that's very technical, it will show up anyway. But if they're already logged in, then the first name, last name, email, mobile number, zip code, that'll already be filled, and they wanted to fill that again. Since this is not something that a piece of data that we really care about having for like reaching out to people, or something we want to like maintain or care about long term, most likely, we're going to actually check the box action only field. And what that means is that you're only going to be able to see the answers to this by going into the event, the action itself, and like making a report for that. And it's not going to clog up our data elsewhere. You don't have to do this. This is an additional thing that I'm doing. If this intimidates you, don't do this. Or ask for help. If you're like, I want to have this thing, but I want to make sure it's done right. Generally, whenever you're making actions on action networks, including forms and events, you want to run it by tech support first to make sure that the data labeling is correct and all of this is done properly. We don't have to worry about this is a conditional thing we got going on here. So I'm going to hit save there so we can see it updates and it looks real nice. We are not making it required. So I'm going to exit out of that. Progress bar, so far as I'm aware, we don't have a limit to the number of people. Hypothetically, we probably should, but we can add that later. And we can edit this, send RSVP, allow attendees to bring guests. I think that's good. We're going to leave that at 0. It's not letting me edit it anyway, but they can bring as many guests as they would like. And we can edit this button if we want to. I'm going to leave it as send RSVP right now. We could get fun. We could say like, get smart, just because it's good vibes. Let's do it. Save and go to next step. We do want people sharing this, so we're going to leave our sharing options on, and we will edit the sharing options in a minute here. So thanks for your support. No, this is more about. Thanks for signing up. We can't wait to see you there. And then we have instructions for your attendees. There's nothing specific that I know about the venue right now. We will say, please be, we should add this on the previous page. So I'm actually going to focus this on sharing. Please use the tools on this page to invite your friends to tag along. We're going to save and publish. And I'm actually going to go back in and make an edit. This is important information that people need to know. Please be prepared to pay for your own. I was going to say food. Yeah, food and beverages is fine. Food and beverages. Volunteer-led This is a volunteer-led campaign. So, well, we can just leave it as this is a volunteer-led campaign! Exclamation point. Okay, and we'll definitely give comms an opportunity to go through here and adjust some of the language. I'm sure some of it could be better than what I put. But there's more stuff that's really important. So we have a page wrapper for events, and we're going to clean this up soon. But main event wrapper is just what we're using right now. So we're going to switch that save page wrapper. That's like the first thing you want to do after you hit the publish button. And when you hit that publish button, that doesn't mean that people are like starting to sign up for it. That doesn't happen until you really start sharing the link around. So we have a bunch of things here. Event info, yeah, shows us what we need to know. You can grab links for people to add it to their calendar too, which is cool. Responses, thank you, redirect link. I'm happy with the normal share page for now, but if we wanted to go somewhere else after somebody submitted it, that would be fine. Unpublished redirect link, your limit reach redirect link. Gotcha. So those would be additional options. Auto reply. So let's email wrapper. We're gonna leave it as Respect No Voters Basic. Subject. See you on. I'm gonna say see you on the 8th from Respect Missouri Voters. This reply to is fine. This will come back into Action Network. Actually, we're gonna change this. We're gonna change this to team at. Nope, we're gonna change it to good vibes at respectvoters.org. Thanks for RSVPing to attend the event, right? That's like so boring. So let's spice that up a little bit. To attend trivia on Thursday. Here are the details to add to your calendar. Click here to view the event details, action calendar buttons. Now can you spread the word and invite your friends to come? Or you can send your friends this link, the direct link, which we're gonna go mess with. Or copy and paste the email below. Thanks, copy and paste the email share, that's gonna be coming up. So we're gonna hit save responses. And actually, because this is so simple and there's not like a bunch of extra questions, a fun thing we're going to do in a minute here. Actually, I'm going to finish the sharing and tracking. We'll come back around to this. Sharing and tracking. So what we want to do is the first thing, before we edit the rest of this, the Facebook and Twitter share, the email share, we're going to come down to this direct link. And we're going to add mobile underscore subscription underscore group equals true. And then we're going to hit save options. That's really important to add. And then we go back to sharing and tracking. Okay, it didn't update it in these other ones, but we do have it here. So we're going to copy that same mobile underscore subscription underscore group equals true. And we're going to just manually add that on to all the instances of the link that we see. Boom. And then we can just double check. Action Network likes to add this extra space at the beginning. I find that annoying. It's not a big deal. Coalition is growing. Oh, this is just the description. Yep, that's fine. It left out the little bit at the bottom. That's okay. I'm attending an event. I think this is a Action Network problem. So I'm going to say I'm going to trivia at Urban Chestnut on May 8th with Respect Mo Voters! Exclamation point. Join me. I think that's better. Yeah, this is like Action Network trying to be as generic as possible. I'm attending an event called May Trivia at Urban Chestnut, STL, Respect No Voters. So we're going to just replace that with this little thing we just typed up. It's way better. Can you join me? Click here for details into RSVP. Thanks. Fantastic. We just edited all of those. We're going to hit save options. And so now we've got the email response. Oh, that's the auto reply. So the 24-hour reminder, we also need to adjust that. Sorry, I missed that earlier. See you on the 8th. See you on the 8th. Oh, this is 24 hours. So it's going to be see you tomorrow for trivia. Reply to good vibes at respectvoters.org. The event you have tickets for. I mean, this isn't a ticketed event, but we're just going to say the action title is coming up tomorrow, because it's a 24-hour reminder, so I don't know why they don't just use the word tomorrow, but they don't. On date at time, here are the event details. Your host, I'm just going to replace this with the good vibes. The good vibes team. The good vibes department is fine. Nah, that doesn't sound good with good vibes. We're going to say team there. That's okay. Outward communication, totally fine to be a little bit more loosey-goosey with how we do stuff. So let's save that before we click the next tab, just to make sure. Always good, save often. I don't think an additional reminder is necessary for this event, but you could set one up if you wanted to, and that's up to you. And there's one more thing we're going to do for this event. We're going to add a keyword. So a keyword that's an Action Network lingo. It's a word. It's a phrase that you can text our standard phone number that will then sign you up for the event. It will RSVP to it. This is good for events and forums where there's not a lot of additional extra custom data we're trying to get out of it. We want to be careful and smart about what we create. So this keyword for events, if there are no other events on that day, generally good to just do the actual date. So we're going to do May 8th. We'll also do May 08, just to cover our bases. And, if in a year from now we have another May 8th event, we can come back and just remove these, and it won't be a big deal. It will catch us. It will tell us. We can deal with it then. I'm not going to say trivia, because that, we want to make sure we're not using for something that's temporary, like a one-off event. We don't want to be using a keyword that we might want to use again soon. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We can come back and add more later. And so we see this now, text these keywords to this number to take action. Notably, the way that this works is if you put in spaces with your keywords, it will take out those spaces, and if somebody texts with spaces, then it won't work. But capitalization does not matter. So they could do a lowercase m, a capital A, a lowercase y, and then the numeral 8, and it would work. So weird that it deals with capitalization but not spaces, but I guess that kind of makes sense with just detection. Not going to get into it. Anyway, this I think is all good now. We've got what we need, and then so what we're going to do here, really important, we updated this link, this direct link. And so I'm just copying that. We've got this mobile subscription group equals true. That's important. So I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to paste this link. And we're just going to check it out. See, I'm already logged in. And so there's an optional question here. Do you have a name for your trivia team? And I could put it in there if I wanted to. Additional guests. It has the information first, and then it has the map, and then a description. And it's formatted well, so we get the bulk of this information over here, and it's narrow over here. And that's good to go. So we have that link copied. That's what we need with the mobile subscription group equals true. And now we're good to go. I'm going to go share this link with the other teams who want to promote this. And that's it.